gamers and moviegoers, what's going on, guys? I'm the Messiah, this is Messiah Entertainment, and it's not just me, right? This Bumblebee movie looks better with every single trailer that comes out. Honestly, I don't have the nostalgic tie when I see how the Transformers look in this movie. They look a lot more like the old, cartoon versions and whatnot. I didn't watch Transformers growing up like that. The only Transformers I grew up on were the Michael Bay ones. But I do know how they're supposed to look, and honestly, it's just kind of refreshing to see a different look to it. I mean, the whole film it doesn't even feel like it takes place in the same universe as those previous Transformers movies. Don't get me wrong, the Michael Bay Transformers films, I love them to death. Well, the first one and maybe the third one. But, the way they looked was awesome and cool at the time, and I get it, it was like the Transformers were coming here and they had to adapt to Earth, and the humans had to adapt to them. That whole storyline was cool. But in this trailer, we saw a little bit of Cybertron, and it looks like we see Cybertron in a bit of depth, which seems like it's going to be very cool. After those last two Transformers films just completely turned me off from the whole series, I think it is nice to see something brand new inside the landscape. And if this movie is good and does well, I think that'll incentivize the company that's making them to, put out better Transformers films. Don't just make the same old, Mark Wahlberg ones over and over again. Let's see something brand new. The entire tone of the trailer just seems a lot softer, and I'm just loving that whole thing. I can't believe I'm gonna say this again, because I say this every single Transformers movie, that I'm done with Transformers, they're done. But there's something about those trailers. And they're smart, because they changed the trailer now. We wouldn't have fallen for the same thing if it just had cool action and explosions and stuff again, but they took a different tone with the trailer, and hopefully with the whole movie as a whole. So, it looks like it's going to focus more on the characters, on the story. This movie's supposed to take place 20 years before the original Transformers movie. The one that 2007 where Sam Witwicky first gets Bumblebee as the car. I don't know how the timeline's going to make sense of this. It seems like those people, like John Cena, is supposed to play Sector 7. The same group that John Turturro was a part of. It seems like they come in contact with Bumblebee, although I never got the impression that Bumblebee knew or expected there to be some sort of Sector 7 group. Also, I always got the impression Sector 7 had never seen another Transformer since Megatron. So the fact that they knew who Bumblebee was, or would have to from this film, or know that these other Transformers existed, it seems like they were talking to the Decepticons in that one scene. I don't know how the timeline's exactly gonna fit, or if they're just kind of flubbing the lines and just sort of saying, you know what, we're not really concentrating on continuity. We're just gonna make a movie that's interesting, and if that's the case, I'm sure I'm down with it. Go ahead. That's kind of what the X-Men does with every film. So, but that's just my opinion. I'm sure you guys got your own. I am super excited for this movie. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, you guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe. That's it for today, guys. I'm the Messiah. This is Messiah Entertainment. I will see you guys next time. Peace.